All right, guys. Today we're going to talk about the power of elevation. Let's get into a few shots that elevation makes a big difference. All right, let's learn. All right, guys, check it out here. I'm on the green six ball. Okay, I have a shot to the side here, but it's a little bit of a cut. Okay, so I'm going to crash these blockers. I need to get to the eight ball. Watch what happens when we play this with just a level high action shot. All right, we got some kind of a shot, but we can do better. Same shot here. This time I'm going to elevate about 15 degrees. Watch what difference it makes on the cue ball driving through these balls. Okay, so we do have a better shot on the 8. All right, let's just put it in there for a second. Okay, there we go. But most importantly, do you see how after the cue ball hit those blockers, it still had a lot of forward rotation on it, okay? That came from just a simple 15 degrees elevation like that, okay? I call that the bulldozer. What happens if we elevate at about 25 to 30 degrees? All right, check this out. We're gonna go right over top of them, okay? 25 to 30 degrees, and check it out. All right, and yes, we have a doable shot on the 8. All right, I'm just going to spend another minute on this shot, okay? A lot of you people, that last shot, the little jump pop shot, say, oh, that's a scooping foul. First of all, you have to hit the cloth to be a scoop. I don't even touch the cloth on those shots. And you have to hit the cloth first or at the same time as you hit the cue ball. I'm hitting from an elevated position onto the cue ball, center ball basically from an elevated position. So I'm hitting cue ball first, no scoop, guys. Second, if I was actually to scoop that shot at that weight, at that pace, the cue ball would fly off the table, okay? And I wouldn't get the kind of backspin action and stuff that I'm getting on the cue ball. Okay, just like when you're doing a power draw shot and you get under it a little bit, cue ball flies off the table, all right? So don't be stupid. Not a scoop shot, guys. Okay, this is a very easy shot, all right? So here I'm just going to do it again real quick. Yes, you can get right up close to balls. I'll show you one more example after, but I'm going to put a little draw on this one. Elevate about 30 degrees and check it out. Okay, we got over the ball, even though I touched it. Not a big deal, guys. I got very good shape on the 8. Okay, guys, regular playing cue for all these shots, by the way. I'm using a soft Dennis Searing precision layer tip. Okay, it's not a jumper, it's not a breaker or anything like that. Okay, so I'm about just over an inch here from my ball to the blocker balls. All right, yeah, you can still do this with just a little elevation. All right, check it out. I'm going to try to hold shape here for the 8. Worst case scenario is I'll have a bank or something like that, but let's see if we can actually hold shape. All right, about 30 degrees here. Actually, this one, sorry, is about 45, 50 degrees. And we'll give it a little punch. Oh, just about scratched. All right, but we do have a shot on the 8. All right, Big Al, how close can you get? Okay, we're about a quarter, just over a quarter inch now. So we are very close to our blocker balls here, okay? This one is a little harder. We'll see if I can get the little pop clean without touching the backside of these balls. But, even if you do hit the backside of these balls, you're going to have a shot, okay? So let's clear these and let's get a shot on the 8 ball, okay? So check it out. Here it is. All right, regular cue, soft tip, guys. Here, I'm on the wrong side of this 6 ball, meaning the cue ball is naturally going to want to go this direction. Problem is my 8 ball's down there. Second problem is we have blockers in this area. Okay, so this is what'll happen if we try to play around 3 rails with bottom outside. we're going to make contact with the blockers. And here's what happens if I play top right spin towards the 8 ball, okay, with a level cue. Same spin, same speed. I'm just going, same shot, but I'm just going to elevate a little on this. 5 to 10 degrees, that's about it. Right here. Gonna play a high action. I don't want to jump it, but let's see if we can get a different result. Look at that, hey? Okay, that was just a little elevation, and I didn't even have to really hit it that hard, and we had a nice force follow there. Okay, guys, here's a situation that comes up quite a bit. I'm going to show you how elevation can get you out of these predicaments. Okay, I have the 6 ball. It's lined up for about here, which means I need to cut it. Which means if I go forward, I'm likely going to make contact with this ball. If I go backwards, I'm definitely going to make contact with these balls. So check it out. Here's just a normal draw shot. And I have no shot on the 8. All right, guys. This is a very cool shot to understand and to perfect, okay? A lot of people do this, a lot of players do this, and they don't even know what they're doing, okay? The tangent line on this shot, okay? 90 degrees from this pocket here to this ball, 90 degrees right here. Basically, we're going for this purple 12 ball, okay? When the cue ball is airborne, even if it's only a couple of millimeters, there's no spin grabbing or touching the cloth. So it basically just follows the tangent line, okay? So, more or less. So, you can actually, if you get just a little bit of air on the ball, you can follow the tangent line, and when the cue ball comes back down to earth, the spin will grab and bring it down table if you're applying backspin like I am, okay? Check it out. So let's see if we can get just a little bit of air. I don't think I need to elevate much more than 10 or 15 degrees, okay? Because I only want an inch at max. And I want it to spin right through this gap here, okay? We already discovered with straight backspin, we are going to collide these balls. But with a little bit of air travel along the tangent line, we can create a whole new angle. Check it out. Okay, and we have a good shot on the 8. So you couldn't quite see what happened there, but the cue ball was in the air for about 3-4 inches, came back down to earth, and then the backspin took effect, and it came right over here. Okay, that's why we didn't hit these balls like we did the first time. Hey, you want to get a little funky with it? Try to get into this zone, play some short side shape, juice it a little bit, knock your socks off. All right, perfect. Another way that you can change your own angle, follow the tangent line for a couple seconds, and then create a new line for yourself, all right? So if I was to just play high action on this, I'm not gonna get to the 8 ball. I'm gonna collide with the blockers, okay? Okay, as you can see here, we are lined up for this part of the pocket jaw, okay? So if I take it center pocket, I am going to get some angle, probably just enough to collide with these 2 blocker balls, okay? So how do we avoid the blocker balls? Yes, excuse me, you elevate a little bit and create a new line, okay? So I just want the cue ball to be in the air for about 4 to 6 inches here, okay? And then it can start going forward. We just have to miss this blocker ball right here, the purple 12. I'm going to play a little bit of high action. I'm going to play high action with a little bit of right spin, okay? Because I just want it to help support the shot. I hope that we can hit this short rail with the right spin so it takes this scratch out of the equation, okay? So first task is to miss the blocker ball by creating a little bit of a new line, okay? Check it out. And perfect, okay? So we got the short rail there with the right spin, so we avoided the scratch. We created a bit of a new line here. We avoided this 12 ball. Perfect, perfect. Now we just got to make the 8 to complete it, right? Oh, can't believe we made the 8. So in summary, a little bit of elevation, whether you're playing draw, center, or topspin high action, changes the element of the shot, okay? Changes the dynamics of the shot. You can do a bit more with a little bit of elevation. I wouldn't suggest elevating on, on a topspin shot from here with this kind of distance, okay? No, because you're going to be getting, all right, see, didn't work very good. You're going to be getting a little tiny bit of masse and deflection, or a combination of both. Either way, it's going to be taking your cue ball off the natural line because you're adding a lot more to it. And when you add the space and the distance and time, it's going to be even worse. Okay, when you're closer to the ball, within a foot, not too big of a deal. You don't have to compensate too much for anything. Okay, so I'm not talking about elevating necessarily when you're on a 6 foot shot. Okay, but a closer shot, elevation sometimes may change the whole dynamic of the shot. All right. Bingo. Until the next lesson, guys.